Hey guys, so with it being festival season, I thought I'd tell you my experience working at the Bournemouth Sevens Festival. I was lucky enough to be picked up as a camera operator and I was recording for the big screen on the main pitch. So if you were there, my camera would have been on the screen. It's to break down my role, what I did, who I saw, everything above. I wanted to talk about it because it was such an amazing weekend and a really different side to festival life. So I originally heard about the job through my department. One of the professors in my department emailed the whole faculty about it. I'm part of the media department and I thought I'd give it a shot. It was just asking for some potential camera operators to work alongside the main pitch for both the Saturday and Sunday of the weekend. I've been really struggling to find any work experience due to COVID, and so I thought I cannot pass this opportunity up, so I went ahead and applied. Didn't actually hear anything for a while because I think they weren't sure whether the festival was actually going to happen. I didn't think I'd got the job and then I got an email back saying that I was part of the team, and I was so excited. My official role was camera operator. There was 3 cameras and we were all in pairs so that we could sort of take it in turns to sort of like one on, one off, and then when you were off you could go eat food, go to the toilet, just sit down, whatever, explore the festival if you wanted to. That was my official role, but I also was given the opportunity to try vision mixing, which is like the live editing. I vision mixed for one of the matches and also one of the dance cams, because we were doing dance cams and kiss cams, which was a lot of fun. As well as that, we were also filming the cheerleaders, and there was a parachute jump on Sunday, so there was quite a lot going on, and it was definitely a very exciting thing to film. I have never actually watched a game of rugby in my life before this weekend, so I had a lot of sorting up to do and understanding the rules of rugby sevens. And once I got the basics down, it really helped me sort of like understand what I was actually supposed to be filming and like how the games worked. So when I was actually there, I could actually enjoy the games because I knew like what was going on. A little rundown of each day. We were sent out the call sheets in advance. Like the call sheets are like little information sheets that have everyone's like contact details, and they tell you like when and where you're supposed to meet and like the itinerary for the day and like the weather, whatever. We were given that like a week in advance, and on the day we woke up at 6 AM and all drove down to the festival. Arrived around about sort of 7:30, and the call time was to meet at 8. So very, very early starts, and I am not a morning person, so it was quite a struggle. Got our wristbands, so I got a Bournemouth Sevens like normal wristband that says trader on it, which is very funky. Like I felt really weird going to a festival and being a staff member, and then the red one is to say that I've been COVID checked. It was weird being able to like walk into the VIP area without like any questions being asked because I was staff, so like you could go anywhere on site. And then we met the team and we were given our like high-vis like tabards, and we were also given a walkie-talkie so that we could talk to each other like no matter where we were in the festival. So like say you were off at the other end of the festival like having a look around, your teammate could like radio you. After we collected our radios and our tabards, we all walked down as a team to the festival. It's really weird entering a festival sort of no one being there, and we walked over to the rugby pitch and got ourselves situated and got the camera set up. On the first day we had mentors from the company that were like helping us to like understand how to use the camera, and then on the Sunday we were by ourselves. It was really nice having been guided through it, and then getting the opportunity to sort of like recall that information and like do it for ourselves. I felt very respected and very trusted, considering I'm only like a second year student. Definitely was reassured in the sense that the way I've been working at uni definitely matches, yeah, it translated really nicely between working at uni and then working at Sevens. We were set up in this really cool like scaffolding situation. One of the cameras was up there, and then my camera and one of the other cameras was down like on the pitch line, which was kind of scary because when the like rugby players like came close, like there was a moment where you're like, is my tripod about to get knocked over or am I about to get tackled? There was a couple close calls, but we were fine. I just found the whole experience very enriching. I learned a lot both from using the cameras and from using the vision mixer. Using the vision mixer allowed me to improve on my camera work, because having then edited all of the footage together, I knew the kind of footage that like the director was looking for, so then when I was working the camera I knew what I was supposed to be filming. So overall, film wise it was a great experience, but also confidence wise it was really good for me. It required me to be a lot more assertive than I normally am, like telling people, because the crowds got very excited towards the end on the Sunday. Like, it wasn't anything crazy, it wasn't like there were stampedes of people, but it would be like someone would like walk in front of the shot, or like they'd crowd in front of the camera to like go support their team, and you wouldn't be able to like see what was on the other side of the pitch. So it would just be like, excuse me, can you move over? And so like doing that, and then like talking to members of the crowd, because members of the crowd would like ask you, they were like, oh, are you like working here, like what else have you been doing? Just talking to like strangers was also like a great kind of like confidence boost. Just the whole weekend of like meeting new people and speaking to random people really like boosted my confidence. The festival was great. I was probably too tired to like properly enjoy it, but there was a lot of music tents, so much good food. There was a really nice vegan stand that I wanted to go to, but I didn't have any cash on me, which was really sad. Some really cool rides there, and there was this really cool trippy hippie kind of like music stage, which I thought looked sick. Sat and listened to some of the music in the like main stage area on the evening of the last day as like a little like celebration. And we even saw some surprise faces. If you've watched Love Island, we saw Chugs from Love Island, which was quite exciting, and we also saw Harry Redknapp, which is so cool. But yeah, anyway, that was a rundown of my weekend. I think it was such an invaluable experience. I was so pleased to be picked. I'd definitely do it again. Learned so much from it, and it's a good thing to put on my CV. And it was a really fun way of attending a festival. Like, it was very different. It was a very different experience. I would definitely recommend getting into the festival scene if anyone else is interested. That's how I spent my bank holiday weekend this year. Very different and very exciting, but I hope you enjoyed hearing about it, and I hope you enjoyed seeing all of the photos I took while I was there. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!